Hello, Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of July 24th to the 30th, 2023. First card out for you is be assertive. That's right. Speak up, live life boldly, get what you want. This is the week to be confident. This is not the week to be a wallflower. Put yourself out there, ask for what you want very directly. It will bring you positive results, I assure you. Beautiful message. We have adversary. This is interesting because, I was shuffling up and this card came out upright and I was gonna put it down and then I'm like, no, I don't want to see the cards before I start the reading. So then I put it back, started shuffling up again. And of course it came out again because it's your card. We also have the number 29 here, which is pretty significant because we're gonna be having the 29th of the month this week. So on the 29th, which is a Saturday, right? That may be a significant day for you. So the Saturday that will be a part of this week may be very significant, a part of your journey. It says hard work, diligence, progress, challenges, and adversity. So there may be some type of challenge that you're overcoming or some type of goal that you're working towards. Okay, fixing an issue that may be going on at home, in a relationship, at work, or on the highest vibration of this. This could just be a goal that you have and you're working very diligently to be able to achieve this goal. For example, if you are training for a marathon, obviously that's a lot of hard work and you may find yourself getting really pooped out at the 15th mile or something, I don't know. That may be a challenge that you have to overcome. So you know what I mean? It could be a positive thing. It doesn't have to be negative. And, even in relationships, for example, when you have an issue come up within that relationship, overcoming that issue and working together, it may feel like a challenge, it may feel bad, but actually that will bring you closer together in the long term and make you more trusting of each other. So it's from challenges we grow anyways. So this is a good positive card. Okay, we see you being very productive, taking care of issues this week. And I also see putting things off of your checklist, getting things done even if they're not easy necessarily. We also have doubt creeping in, okay? It says offering all to the divine doesn't mean negativity never arises, but you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. This is a wonderful affirmation and question you can ask the universe this week. I think it'll really help you. Hey, universe, free me from doubt. Restore me back to having faith and confidence in everything going on around me. Keep my peace. Allow me to see the peace and positivity within these challenges that I am overcoming. This is a good question to ask the universe every single day you wake up this week, okay? I think you should really keep that in mind. We're going to get 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3 from the Philly Tarot by James Boyle. Speaking of, that's why you hear some sirens outside. That's where I'm from. So let's get into your reading. First card out is the Hanged Man. Beautiful. Okay, so the past few weeks and months, I'm kind of seeing a business as usual type of energy, and also seeing life from a brand new perspective. Okay, so I'm kind of seeing here you know what, how do I put this? It's your mindset has shifted this past month. I want to say in July, I see you kind of taking on a more positive perspective when it comes to the challenges that you have been facing, and I see you kind of finding peace in your journey. So before, you might have been very ambitious and really wanting certain outcomes strictly, and that really took your peace away. But now you're you know what, I'm on this journey of manifestation, and every challenge that I overcome, it just feels so good. And even if I achieved all of my goals right here in this present moment, if I had a genie to magically, or a fairy to magically grant my wish come true, I'm only gonna have another wish after that. I'm only gonna manifest another thing that I want, right? I'm never gonna find peace if I keep being so ambitious and clinging on to that feeling so strongly, and it'll create unhappiness for me long term. I feel you really let that energy, that message sink into the core of your being, because now it's I will always have goals. So there's no reason to not be at peace right now, even though I don't have everything that I want. So those who get it, get it. You know, this isn't something I can necessarily just explain and it clicks in your mind. Like, if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. You know, you have found peace in your present moment right now, even if your reality is a work in progress, which everyone's is. Second card out for you is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which kind of plays off that message that we just, talked about. You have personal goals and hobbies and skills that you are really building right now. You know, you're not where you want to be in life. You're not where you want to be financially, or like within your skill set, or within your career. Like there's ambition that's still there. Like you still want more. Okay, that's what I see in the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Some more ambition, like you're not quite where you want to be at just yet. Third card out for you is the King of Pentacles. Exactly. You're finding prosperity in the present moment, regardless. Like you are happy with where you're at right now, regardless. You're happy with your progress right now, regardless of the fact that you're not quite where you want to be. And because you took that lesson, that wisdom within you, life became peaceful again. Life became beautiful again. Like you're finding beauty right here, right now. You're finding the positivity, the gratitude right here in the present moment, which like I can't explain it. It's just something that you have to feel and experience for yourself. Like, yeah, you know what? There are still some things that I have to work on, but with where I'm at right now, like I just am so lucky to be here. I'm so grateful to be alive, and my work is cut out for me. I know what I have to do, and I'm on the journey of doing that. Okay, so I feel like you have a very clear vision of the next steps that you need to take in life to get to where you want to be, and that gives you peace of mind. It's like my work's cut out for me. If I ever get in my head and I start doubting where I'm at in life, or if I start, getting into that negative mindset, all I have to do is ground myself in this to-do list that I already have, in this list of things I already have and know that I need to do in order to achieve the life of my dreams. And so you just focus on that very physical thing, that to-do list, that next thing you have to do. And it takes you out of your head, which is beautiful. And that is King of Pentacles energy. You have everything you need right here in the present moment. It's a mindset. The King of Pentacles is always ambitious. He always is working on the next project that'll bring him more prosperity, in which he can share to other people. He's always going to have that. But he finds the prosperity here in the present moment, and he is at peace. Second row out, fourth card, we have the Five of Cups. Oh. This deck is so funny to me. I'm sorry. We see an ending. We see a loss that you are focusing on this week. I'm going to be honest with you. It's still on your mind. It's still on your heart. Okay, so this to me, for many Capricorns, it feels like someone from your past, and this could have been a breakup, a separation, or a death of some sort. That's what I'm seeing. And it's still weighing quite heavily on your heart. You're still focused on it. I'm just being honest. That's what I'm seeing here. You're still focused on it this week. And it just is what it is. You're still mourning the loss of this thing, and process and grieving. And one thing I want to say here, or that I feel like Spirit wants to say here, is like, it's fine and you can stay in this energy as long as you need. Just know that little to-do list that we were just talking about, that work that's already cut out for you, that you're aware of, you're consciously aware of, that is the 2 cheesesteaks that are right behind him, the 2 cups that are right behind him. That is what you need to be focusing on in order to get out of this doubt, this despair, this depression, okay? When you focus on the present moment and what you need to do right here in the present moment, and working towards your success right here in the present moment, that is the energy that you need to be in order to kind of escape this kind of depression that comes alongside, the past and mourning and all of that. That's what I'm seeing. Center of your spread this week is the Page of Swords in reversed. Okay. Some of you might be dealing with a no contact situation, and that's why your heart is like weighing heavily about this. Or it's like, if this is someone who passed away, for example, it's just like missing the sound of their voice, missing like your phone calls or even their music if they're a musician. I feel you missing that very physical type of contact with them. Okay, so I am seeing that. For others of you, you know, something just might not have worked out with someone. So this doesn't have to be something more long-term serious. Honestly, Capricorn, I am seeing a more long-term, like serious type of separation, like death or breakup or whatever, from someone who you have known for many, many years, okay? And that might have happened a while ago, like more than a month ago. And it's still kind of lightly weighing on your heart, but you're still trying to focus on the present moment. But then I'm also kind of seeing a newer type of loss, I guess you could say, like someone who was newer to your life or something, an opportunity or something that was newer to your life may have backed away in communication, or it just didn't pan out the way you wanted it to. So I do kind of see that playing into this feeling as well. Sixth card out for you is the Eight of Swords in reversed. Okay, it's time for you to break out of this prison of self-doubt. I keep wanting to say self-doubt. This prison of like staying stuck on this. You know, Spirit's really encouraging you to focus on your to-do list, to focus on the work that's already cut out for you, that is already in front of you. You already know what this is. You know, some of you guys are like, yeah, I need to start applying to jobs, or I need to, you know, get back into a gym routine, or I need to do this, I need to do that. And it's like Spirit's saying, when you focus on that, you feel good. You're not thinking about this thing that's not working or this thing that has been lost. You know, you're not just sitting there getting anxious and overwhelmed. It's like we want to break you out of that repetitive cycle of going back to this dark place. And it's going to be hard work. It's going to be challenging, but you need to do this for you, Capricorn. So, beautiful message there. Final row for you, seventh card. We have death reversed. Yep. Now, this doesn't talk about actual death, so I just want to clarify that, because I know I did mention for some of you, you had someone pass away. That already would have happened. I'm not predicting that. Okay. But this is kind of like we said, like, and I want to say this is right underneath the Five of Cups. Okay. You're still stuck on the past, Capricorn. And you know what? Dare I say, it's time for you to move on. Like, I know that sounds so bad, but there is sunlight out there. It's time to get out of the house. It is time to do things today, do things in the present moment that is very much having the energy of the present moment. You know, what projects are in progress right now for you? What friends are waiting to talk to you right now? What goals do you have right now that you could be focusing on? Death in reverse talks about, you know, the longer you dwell on this energy, the more stale and stagnant and toxic it becomes. Like Spirit's saying, and I just want to clarify this. I'm not talking about someone who has passed away. What I'm about to say, I'm not talking about someone who's passed away. I was going to say this thing is dead, done, over with. Okay? So that's why I wanted to clarify that. Like, I'm not trying to rush your grieving process. But for some of you, it's like, say you broke up with someone, you keep reaching out to them over and over and over again. And Spirit is saying, like, it's getting embarrassing now. Like, it's getting toxic now. It is beyond time for this thing to be moved on from. Or like, maybe it wasn't embarrassing, it wasn't toxic at all, but their response to it was like, okay. They gave you like minimal response, or they like separated, or like they're playing hot and cold. You know, we see that in the Page of Swords reverse. Like, it's time to quit communication. It is time to move on with your life, to let this thing go. You know, what skeletons in your closet are you taking out and playing with all the time, every single day? It's time to stop doing that. Okay, this is really a reading of like, it's going to be a challenge, but like, you need to get out of your comfort zone and focus on this present moment. Focus on the new opportunities, projects, friendships, relationships that are right here in the present. You know, sometimes I see it all the time, especially in readings. Like, people feel like they just want to hold on to their exes, the people in their life who did not work out for them, the toxic people, because it was comfortable. But the thing is, like, sure, you have so many good memories and it was really great, but it was also toxic. That's why it ended. It was not a resonant match for you, which is why this reading is all about freeing yourself from the prison that you've put yourself in here by holding on to this thing. 8th card out, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Guys, there is new money looking to come into your life, new success looking to come into your life, and dare I say, like a new location. Okay, some of you, this might be a move. All right, all of this stuff wants to come in, and it's your final pentacle. You know, this is in the same row here. 9 of Pentacles, you're 1 pentacle away from the 10, which is like complete security and happiness with your money, your health, and the legacy that you're leaving here on earth. Like, it's complete happiness. And we started this reading with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Like, you know, I'm not quite where I want to be yet, but my work is cut out for me. I know what I need to do to get there. And here this week we have the 10th pentacle. This is what you need to do to get there. And it's like, this has the potential to come through this week, to start coming through this week. The money, the job, whatever you have been wanting to get has the potential to build up this week. But it's not going to happen if you're spending so much time focusing your energy on the past. You know, watching readings about someone from the past, reaching out, focusing so much of your mental, emotional energy on this thing that is just not wanting to communicate, not wanting to work out, you know? Or, you know, maybe this has just been a long, drawn out grieving process for you. And Spirit's saying it's time to reclaim your life in the present moment. This thing may be done and over with, but your life is not done and over with. And it's time to start living for you in the present moment. You get what I'm saying? So I know that might be a bit of a harsh message for some of you, especially if this is dealing with literal death. And I'm not trying to rush your grieving process at all. But I am seeing like the spirits around you want you to live your life in the moment. Our past loved ones, they live vicariously through us. You know, they don't want you. I mean, imagine it if it was in reverse. If you were dead and your past loved ones were mourning and grieving and like constantly going over the past over and over and over again, wouldn't you want them to live their life to the fullest in the present moment and do all the things that you weren't able to do, and, you know, truly live in love and light and peace and all that good stuff? See, think of it from that perspective. Like, that's what you need to be doing here. And final card out, we have the Devil in reverse. We see you successfully letting go of this thing, letting go of this kind of, I don't want to say the thing itself was toxic, but I want to say like you holding on to it so tightly was toxic. It was starting to get toxic for you. And we see you successfully breaking out of that energy. Like, you know what? It's fine. It's done. Some of you guys, you might be blocking, removing someone from your life, cutting off all communication. It's done, and I am focusing on me. So this is a happy week for you. And I just want to clarify, this journey will be challenging, all right? It will be challenging, but you're doing great. So thank you all for joining me. This is going to be such a healing and cathartic week for you, and I'm so excited for the new money and opportunities that will be coming in for you this week, okay? Thank you for joining me in today's reading. Watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. If you want to support the channel, like the video, comment your thoughts and feelings down below. How did this resonate for you? Or just spread some love in the comment section. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want to take your support a step further, you can donate to the channel. Link to that is in the description, and all donations go back into the channel in the form of like new tarot decks and filming equipment, editing software, things like that. Or you can support me personally by getting a personal psychic reading with me, one-on-one, a spiritual life coaching session, or you can buy my Goddess Energy Intention Oil. I am sweating, guys. I'm sorry, it's 90 degrees out. So yeah, all of those can help support me. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye.